Hey now, welcome back Pokemon trainers. This is your friendly neighborhood Bulldoze, and today we are watching the top 4 match of the Pokemon VGC Premier Challenge Omega Series at 2DCon in Bloomington, Minnesota. Game 1 of this top cut match was run by Droegkamp with 2 Pokemon remaining to his opponent's 0. So now the players will reset to play Game 2. The first player to win 2 games out of 3 will win this match and move on to the finals. Once again, reminding everybody of the teams. Zach will be on the bottom with a team of Rotom Wash, Charizard Y, Escavalier, Conkeldurr, Cresselia, and Landorus Therian form. Matthew Peroutka will be on top with a team of Gengar, Thundurus, Volcarona, Terrakion, Gastrodon, and Mega Metagross. Players will have 1 minute and 40 seconds to choose their teams, including the order that they'll go in. Looks like Zach is switching up his team from the first round by one guy. He's switching out the Landorus for the Escavalier. And he's also switching up the order that he's sending these guys out. Conkeldurr and Charizard look like they're going first. Oh, I apologize. He's switching out Cresselia for Escavalier. So he'll be starting with Conkeldurr, Charizard, Landorus Therian, and Escavalier. Matthew, I can't see what his team's going to be, and we still have about half a minute until Matthew has to confirm which Pokemon he's going to be using. It's very likely he's going to be switching up his team. He didn't use his Thundurus or his Gengar in the first match. So we're going to see if he decides to switch out likely his Volcarona for either Gengar or Thundurus. I very much doubt he's going to be switching out for Thundurus in this match. Call it a gut feeling. So we're going to start the match, and I am surprised. Matthew sends out his Thundurus and Gastrodon, while Zach sends out Conkeldurr and Charizard Y. Charizard Y is going to Mega Evolve and Protect on the first turn to prevent Thundurus from knocking it out. I didn't see what the Conkeldurr is going to be doing, but it's very likely he's going to use Conkeldurr to try and put a lot of damage onto Thundurus. Mega Charizard Y Mega Evolves, and he's going to Protect immediately. Drought comes in, and the sunlight turned harsh. Which means that all the Fire-type attacks are going to deal 1.5 times damage. Gastrodon uses Protect, likely trying to stop, but the Ice Punch from Conkeldurr is going to drop down Thundurus to less than half of its HP. It's going to use its Citrus Berry to restore, I believe, 50 health. It's either 30 or 50 health. And bring it back up to about 2/3 of its remaining HP. I saw an Ice Beam about to be dropped on that Thundurus. And Charizard is thinking about Solar Beam. Ice Punch on Thundurus. And Flamethrower, or was that Solar Beam? Couldn't see. If I were him, I'd try and drop Solar Beam onto the Gastrodon and try and knock it out immediately. But it's very likely that the Flamethrowering the Thundurus is the better move at this point. He wants that Thundurus gone. That Thundurus is a threat to his Charizard. Zach is having a bit of trouble deciding what his moves are going to be, but still, Flamethrowering that Thundurus is his best move. That Thundurus is a ridiculously strong thing. Thunderbolt onto Charizard Y, which brings it down to about a quarter of its remaining health. Flamethrower on Gastrodon, which is not a move that makes much sense for me. Earth Power on Conkeldurr drops it down to about 2/3 of its health. Ice Punch to Thundurus does not quite knock it out. Leftovers will heal a little bit of Gastrodon's health. Mach Punch. Looks like he's going to Mach Punch the Thundurus. Solar Beam the Gastrodon, and hope that Thundurus is not going to knock out. Oh no, he's going to switch out Charizard. Or not. What's he going for? I would have just protected there. Because he knows that Thundurus is faster than his Charizard. So why is he trying to attack with it now? If he protects with the Charizard, the Thundurus gets knocked out this turn. And the Charizard still sticks around for later on. I do think Zach might have made a mistake with that move. The Mach Punch is like Quick Attack. It circumvents the order. I forgot about that. My apologies. That Solar Beam is very likely going to knock out Gastrodon because of its 4x weakness to Grass, and Solar Beam works on turn 1 because of the harsh sunlight. Unfortunately, that harsh sunlight is likely going to fade in the next 2 or 3 turns. Matthew sends out his Metagross, which is expected, and Volcarona, which was also expected. Matthew will need to sub or protect with the Metagross in order to save it, so that the Volcarona can knock out the Charizard. That Charizard Y is a magnificent threat to Zach's entire strategy. Mega Metagross is weak to Flamethrower. However, he's just going to allow the Flamethrower to happen. Flamethrower hits the Volcarona. Quiver Dance raises special attack and special defense and speed. Substitute reduces HP, but makes it so that the Pokemon is invulnerable for at least a turn. Drain Punch to knock out the Volcarona and restore some HP. Zach is very likely going to win this match completely uncontested. Going to Drain Punch and Flamethrower. He's going to switch out the Zard. Just use Flamethrower. You have this match. Protect, which all it does is buys him a turn. Protects from the double attack, but that's very likely not going to save him from Zach's next attack. Going to start off with a Zen Headbutt, which is going to knock out the Charizard. Conkeldurr probably used Drain Punch, and that's going to break the substitute. Critical hit, which fades the sub. Conkeldurr gains some health back. And Zach sends out as Cavalier. And right now we're just going to Zen Headbutt, and it looks like Matthew is just basically giving up. Ooh. Not really. Conkeldurr gets knocked out. Drill Run is going to deal a massive amount of damage. It's super effective. And the band is... I like this band a lot. That's magnificent. The band right now is playing the Final Fantasy battle theme. That Earthquake is going to hit both Pokemon, but it's going to knock out the Metagross. And Zach wins 2-0 and moves on to the finals of the this video game premiere challenge Omega series here at 2DCon. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time when we will be watching the final match of this VGC premiere challenge. Again, thanks for watching.